All right. So this is our capstone, final capital call. Um, what I'm trying to project out is something from 24 to 36 months on an activity. Beyond that, I'll need a crystal ball or something more powerful than what I've got currently. Um, $22 million capital call, $18 million for the debt fund. So, what we'll do is we'll work on a flagship project. So, kind of like how, you know, you want something aspirational when you're going towards the public. So, this capstone is really the final phase in trying to get this out as a market ready product to the market. And so, you know, when Apple put out the Apple Vision, they're going to have cheaper versions of the Apple Vision. But they put out the Pro first. They gave you all the bells and whistles, right? And made it where it's aspirational. And then they sold you the and later on they're going to sell you cheaper versions, right? Probably under 1,000. Okay. But you start with that first. You make the buzz about that first. Same thing we're looking at doing here. Creating a flagship project, right? Where you do all the bells and whistles, sustainable house, um, all of the technology on display, and and make it kind of a media event the best you can to promote the technology. We'll launch marketplace. We'll work on starting to deploy this to Main Street. Again, I feel like the the iterations, the feedback that we get from our real estate investment community, you know, you got to have all that before you go Main Street, right? Um, a nervous buyer is not going to be the one that you want to be iterating on, right? So that investment community is going to be where you're starting at first. So at this point, I feel like we'll be able to deploy it. You'll have a market ready product that you can go to a builder and say, hey, listen, we can sell you the technology or license you the technology. We can install Horizon Core, Horizon Eye, and then you're going to have the ability to close this faster. Plus, you can make maybe some royalties, maybe even participate in our marketplace, offer different different products and services on the marketplace, and start to try to build out the ecosystem to where you can do this on a national level. We want to break into the short-term rental market. I believe in 24 to 36 months. Right now, I wouldn't buy the short-term rental market is very soft right now. There's possibility if we find a spectacular short-term rental deal that we might be able to do something a little bit earlier. But I would bet that we need the market to stabilize a little bit more before doing it. That's going to be the end, and we'd have to review it at that time and see if the short-term rental market is something we want to get into. But I do want to have that capability. We'll add more interim mortgages. We'll add more to our warehousing line, capability of our warehouse line, and we'll continue to iterate. Same products as before. But that is, at this point, you've got a market ready product. You've got everything that you've got everything that you need to be able to deploy a 30-second closing on chain and you've got track record, you got some traction to be able to deploy it. Short term.